Nanya mi lirigre rane jigiye kolog dok presentation aga platform go aga area go mere jelo rane championi ilo ailen kenarim ngai chamarong lela chuan karwaini ningan balirigrein le jagan rain arengelo 2023 payarana yaratan gerelando chamarang lela chuan kapobo.
In the matter, said in the world, with the young I was in a Roma, and said I'd see one and work away. Because in the Willam in Buru, isn't it a word in Aramis? But I come again with a gun than they are. One of my loves of a lady.
Welcome, girls. So excited to see you guys today. Yung moda niya na rin chino yun na rin yung marong kurdog ilo kaudej Deaconess ki kaiko puyan kabalagi yun na rin kanjar. Deaconess.
Chú này cari penro dia. Chú wani lap ceme bilang, jani jin chú ji mani jin teriamu. Kumulagan menodam je, kumulagan muri meji mur. Kumulagan juan bono camalak, kumujar kiki main man, rila cuan cipong nai boyoi. Angin kami kudo jin cipong rainin, anamu. Aja di penron him kau de rainin. Ichuan rano aur, an mis mazer rain. Kami jaje waj menodam je lubren pem. Encawan klan enan klamot. Komol semailang ken menodam je. Komolot amen.
Komol tata Deaconess kaiko kanjar koam. Walal takodelo program inaring nganameng kolok pa chirigin program in rainin. Igichen platform presentation ewan rainin elang area ko lirigrein rane jajig loye laptadangan euchongan air chalai presentation topic orar kailate para inuot clarity ay euchonganan clear ilo ay rang kanana kagayang present yung para inuot timing elang 2 minute Erang time ay erang estimated 2 minutes ngan join contestant. Mana kay? Imebal lang area ko erang ani jabaradan chajelo ye. Yung moda yan arang chino yenin. Ngayon marong introduce chajerinan Miss Marshall Allen's pageant 2023. Okay. Chola ka upper. Emiyer pare, ije gujen introduce lirgrein chola kapur. Okay, payana manan chajerein lukun chala one rain rain je dokum pa chirek. Eko nge chamarong karwaini nigi Miss acknowledge Miss Watto. Miss Watto Nalio Marie Holly. Yala chon kapobo. Miss Wache Ramona Nejale Obeketeng. Miss Majoro Priscilla Chatagaya. Miss Namaruk Emily Robert. Miss Mejid Ruhia Tamamalu Korean Aho. Miss Ebon Ellen Angelina Chongam. Miss Aur Christina Kayod. Ms. Ligiep Carney Ramers. Ms. Jeloid Claret Tawanang Chongam. Ms. Ailang Lablap Jessica Kabuang. Ms. Namo Theda Bresh. Ms. Udarak Berlida Jegol Dibrum. Ms. Lib Alexis Sima Jacob. Ms. Ujai Esther Billy. Ms. Jabat Velma Kate Pungidak. Ms. Kwajalen Doreen Laura Karawan. Ms. Ailuk Leani Temina Andigay. Ms. Mile Miruya Nelik Lanjang. Ms. Lai Lenovi Bungabung Chadias. Imelektada Ms. Arno Andrea Negataramut de Brum. Enodami Jalaga usually get alphabetical order, aga litigarin arkapuin kajirib, imnej odareungin, aga lajaragan ne rukononoro iloraini, chino jengar Ms. Watto. Walal dagot kiyangan introduce chajarin arjang. Okay, Judge number 1, Ms. Lida Flood. Jamarong kalala chuan karwaini ini. Ms. Lida Flood, agar chuguli lo Assumption High School, chuanyan alumni around 2006, imar kariu jalak chen Tamkang University, ilo 2013, focus on again business administration management. Imilo 2013 yo, arrol dongan majalinim charbal, ilo government yo an aramay human lalamiyo. Palala chuan kapobongan Ms. Lila Flood. Judge number 2, Mr. Randon Chaboro Jack. Tamarong kalala chuan karbo. Brandon agar chuguli primary, secondary lo major cooperative school. Imagar receive Bachelor of Science degree one ilo agriculture ilo University of Hawaii Hilo. Ilo terrain chuan Assistant Chief of Agriculture ilo Division 1 Agriculture Ministry of Natural Resources and Commerce. Hobbies one magare kamat magare kegay magare olap kain. Yung chuan yan dream ko naga etana ko pa en uni chuanan shop yung showcase it design kainan ilijum chakla chamora ka balala chuan ka po. Judge number 2, Mr. Junior Paul. Mr. Junior Paul chuan Associate Commissioner ilo Division 1 Secondary Career Education ilo RMI Public School System. Chuan largan namo aga eban pod. Chala kapur. Kaman ka jagot. Agar move chen namo im chibara kodok majorin im chuan alumni in Marshall Island High School. Background one agar pag associate degree one ilo College of the Marshall Islands, CMI, Yigichen, Computer Science and Business Administration. Elegant togot, agar pag Bachelor one ilo Brigham Young University ilo Honolulu. Yim elegant tok, pag Master in Education ilo University of South Pacific. Chuan Associate Commissioner, yim parinwat, serve enwadagar chuan rugagi yung Vice Principal ilogar Marshall Island High School mo kada janan chuan Associate Commissioner. Fun facts, he loves to fish, he loves to cook like Brandon. So enejego lang chuan cook coffee lo chajarin. Yim elektada nga kumar chalay elugun chalay rugby, yung football and softball. So, ebojak majalo Olympic na yan yun. All right, palala chuan kapobo. Okay. Judge number 4, Ms. Deborah Schoneber. A joint honorary consular of the Kingdom of Spain, nga kwarchaye, on Armay, Republic of the Marshall Islands. Im kia, eni nga kwarchaye, she will be the new CEO of Armay's newest bank called the Pacific Regional Bank. Charaman. She has 2 beautiful cats, Ling Ling and Bling Bling. Rok nijin kuru siakaro siakamai. Charaman Deborah, komol ka nam gar chuin to. Lalabar chuan karwain ini. Imelektada, imechebirgada, judge number 5, Ms. Lena Tiobek. Ms. Lena Tiobek, fun fact, married for 42 blissful years to a very lagadu Palawan. Chijino Nijin, 5 girls, 1 boy, Imjongol Chijino grandkids, and 5 great grandkids. Charaman Antilina. Irene Chajaruare, Hilo 2023. Hilo Terrain, Jenigio Idok, Yim Chino platform presentation inare. Yim ngay marong kurdok Ms. Wato, Nampachuan, Hilo Rainin, Painidogum present her platform. Chamaragalala chuan karwainini.
Judak kinailingin wato. Platform ya yakwe etai nalio hali. Joey ya eji jirik ngai judak kinailingin wato. Platform ya eji winoin mayo. Winoin mayo ej matoy menago punir. Ej parain wot chole janru toroar. Im earuk pejen rabit im kaj berok main kei. In the past, traditional knowledge, specifically traditional medicinal knowledge, was often considered sacred. Due to events during and after World War II, including nuclear testing, and the constant relocation of many Marshallese people, as well as the introduction of westernized medicine, had jeopardized the preservation of such precious knowledge. This has caused our people to lose touch of a part of our culture. Our traditional medicine is the knowledge and skills that communities have constructed and compiled over time. In the Marshall Islands, this knowledge was often held as a secret or kept within families and only passed down orally and never written down. The issue with that is many practices have vanished and could never be practiced again. This knowledge was passed down from our forefathers who discovered our islands, experimenting and observing each plant and what they could be used for. Today, we have over 270 traditional medicinal treatments, all of which use the plants located in the Marshall Islands. Marshallese healers and members of clans possess these special medicines to treat and cure many common illnesses such as cancer, diabetes, and so on. When the introduction of westernized medicine surfaced, it threatened the practices where people started to depend on westernized medicine. Traditional medicine wasn't practiced as much as it was back in the day. Due to the loss of that knowledge, a piece is missing from our culture. Traditional medicine is a part of who we are as Marshallese. These treatments were acquired through meditation, dreams, and inspiration. That shows how special it is. It makes us Marshallese people unique in a way where sometimes people question the magic behind it. There's no explanation that the use of traditional medicine is powerful. I believe it is stronger than what foreigners have brought to our countries, because I have heard stories of how traditional medicine has made more of a greater impact than westernized medicine. As I have said before, these practices were passed down to selected people. Due to that, it came with rules and taboos. Those rules and taboos play a very important role in the practice of Marshallese traditional medicine. They carry out the gathering, receiving, and the disposal of traditional medicine. For example, most treatments require parts of plants or the whole plant and is only collected in stated numbers, usually in sets of 3, 6, or 9. Sometimes a plant was to be collected at a certain time or the treatment couldn't work. This shows how specific older generations were with their treatments when constructing them. Nowadays, I notice rules and taboos are avoided when administering treatments. It is important that treatments are done correctly. How I plan to keep the traditional practices alive is to advocate that we do not have to rely on westernized medicines. We have enough ways to treat and cure provided by generations before. We have so much to cherish. And as my grandmother, Maria Kaboa Fowler, said, this knowledge is too important to be lost. Thank you.
Jamanaga balalachuan kapobongan mesoto. Excellent work. Lutheran, Jenigi Lalangan Jajarin, they have 3 questions each. Pero el nedo kachito choir.
Komolda jolo pari. Komolda mismoto. Komolda kamolo lani nim kile awle pregi lawan ni. Komolda lergrenim rar. Kaman wayen ko bado lo chipongan rainin. I have only 2 questions for you, Ms. Moto. The first one is, do you have any plans or ideas or anything in mind? Ngan kajabarok munugi na ilang kinar to preserve our medicine, traditional medicines, or do you have anything? Ilang plan anam ne kajabarok munugi na pwedeng siya chulawi takat taparawam do ran kami rin pero takano tampa yung manyan chino is going out from our custom.
So a few years back, they've hosted workshops where they invite men and women to talk about our traditional medicines and how we can preserve those.
Komol Tata. My last question is, maybe it's not relevant, but I think we have to ask you this question. Do you believe in our traditional medicines?
Yes, I
Do
do.
you,
believe.
do you think that it's good for the custom? Do you believe in it?
As for me, I was my grandmother's guinea pig when she practiced traditional medicines, and I believe it because now I'm standing here, I feel strong because of those practices.
Komol Tata. Chào rồi.
Kumul tada Ms. Wato chamano ka balala chuan kapubangan Ms. Wato. Luterain giya nganay giya hand over the mic to our reigning queen, Ms. Marshall Allen Spilma. Puyen giya dogum one malo tuan program ina. Chamano ka lala chuan kapubo.
Yagoy Olip. Kum jala katiu. Ak yadain Vilma, your reigning Miss Marshall Islands. Yung kumulangan MC Anti Matu kanan kileo bangan wanamanta kum introduce dirigarain. So moving on in our program, ngayon meron kile Miss Wache Ramona Obegatang pen wanamanta. Yung kamane presentation ewan.
Yahweh edaim Ramona o pegetang im cuwie ej erroja nga ij mi juwache perberin kattaberin ej kan armejro imewor majano ilo en punir yar kelet perberin kattaberin ken armejrein mewor majano ilo en punir peran marong pek echa jongan kaute im cibangko cincujuk in perinar.
Yahweh. Kilem kau te cemerilang kenco jem ya kau an cep cemlajen kecen yenangan yen. Kilem kau te oliverom ragar ko vata gulo ciponin rainin. Eda yen Ramona ne jala obagatang nga is Miss Wache. Aku merong ko bagi kajare yemenis Miss Wache kajare. Jowie erroya. Perberin katabari na etkan armejero imewar majano ilo en pundir. Inhat kamilele cirik kan one rain imit kanono kage Armejero nawar majano ilo en pundir. Armejero yawar majano ilo magadagadu nata yatal. Majano ilo rilebeo. Majano ilo nerve cell ko ilo kameligeo. Majano ilo an loy merre. Majano ilo an rongajage. Majano ilo an kalemang lagjan enwat imelele im rumujan chale im majano ilo en punin im parcha kain majano ko merong chelat ejmur ko air ignan pa bay armeje rein chemerong pa ewar majano ilo en punir aglukun mol rej armeje ro relugon laber aur im kanaga rej armeje ro Imelab air auruk itamak pekej armejin majal cij aigujin klero or majanoilo en punir enwat ar par klero imechala majanoilo en punir ngain cuan reo lergin majal Emo ja loyum kamole pekej armejin majal cij aibuj parpek ijo konar lelak peir ilo wewin ko raman ngan cipang rain raurek. Jonyan men ko im armej rain raurek regioni lo cuguin pergeinar ime meja loe ejiloan cet kalamang lakjan kageir im kalimija geir ilo cet wewin ko cemerong jeb errekagi aga merong jeb cimui. Igunan wat pa bay armija rain ewor cimui ewor togojer elap air kabel elap air aurek im elap tata cencep malakalakir per enwat par kajang armij. Imraj aibu cibang koar ilo kanono carabal kap kaute. Kamol.
Kumol tada Miss Wache. Inaki lelangan jajarin ngay oram kacitak jojum. Take the mic. Kumol.
Koi, mau tata ya win cipungan awal lebem. Aku mau tatakan presentation awam Miss Wache. Ima cuna ta kacitak. Ima kacitak ko cuni ni yudok jan cuni an cajrai mata. Kia kacitak ko kay ilo am lale. Ela pa kay support aja talangan. Armi jirain me warrior manjanaw ilo en punirium. Elemen ngay ejaboy elemenan ni cibangir. Kumol.
Kamol tata Randin Jack. Enodagar kamililigi lo bereberin katabarina igar kaciungun raise awareness ken armi jarain me or majanoy lo en punir. Imunina kamane weweinin kana kay lo ba janga magay mija lo boy armi jarain gare bunay bujat cibang. Ayat ewa support jen hospital jen government ewar ngan cibang armi jarain. Yung chunyan menogo me ignan kemana pun yang lapalak im cemarong supporte armi jarain ejiloar kemana yang mananganir cuan wan congok me cemarong kemana yang mananganir ejiloar treat them like we want to be treated im cuanyan menogo melukun labo napare government ewar kage ejkan Mereka pas support the army jarain me ewar majanoy lo en punir ken meneo mereka pa 25% discount card. Dan card ini cibang army jarain wat me ewar majanoy lo en punir ngan cibang elo cigen takada cibang elo kelak lo air marshal cibang elo Cibangelo chicken takada air marshal yung cibangelo manuya ako.
Yahweh Miss Wato. Sorry. I have a simple question. How inclusive do you feel RMI is of persons with disabilities? Do you think we are doing enough?
Okay. Ilaway kalimang lagi jangan kacit tabiin. Armi jarain me or majan oilen punir gay ceta gaya naga cemarong malakalakir cemarong pa. Oh. Ewar majan oilen punin cepai kucin elangane. Ayat then red iban pa enough red kaman enough ngan cara balik ipenar mejerin ini pawa to boy ina baraya le borong red cara balik penar mejerin me ewar majan oilen punir yung Ignano to ba kajangan olip kamano kotak nganir. Cibangir ngeraja gu cibang kanono nganir no darpar kanono ngan roja. Komo tata.
Kumol ta other judges. Jamarong ka pala lagjuan ka pubungan Miss Wache. Meron ka kule Miss Majoro Priscilla Tiatagaya, pueden naman tagum kamane presentation yon. Mol.
Yakoy, edain Priscilla Tiatagaya, edain Joey Raur, mga juta kanailang in Majoro Mejanarmit. Platform ejagan family planning, agarro ko an jori guru ilo air kajapero, ak Chinoy join family. Igar kalada platforming kanagay marong chibang kabyo jari guru ilo air kamyer chuo elolo charwalo ko me marong chibang supporter in family ko air ngalindum chakwa ko air mall. Por ya ko Joan Allen mogadada ikinan kileyum kamolo lani kan jemere lang kan meur meje meur perainwat kajabar kayawan ecep jamalak ngan kajuwit kacuyo ikinan bar kile manedawar rudar roar ilo kiene yolat im rudar roar ilo kabung kab kajuwa jawalep platform ayo akci barabarum katabarayo me yidoguli mo injuda kagay ejikan family planning a wawin family family planning a wawin and family ko man jeppe obong anilium jakala jako air idowaru chalaya ilo majalin im ailenginar matan Ejailangayo image gain karo alap teen pregnancy rate ye ibalagan Pacificin. Family planning ini merong cibang cari guru ilo karparpa. Ini cibang cari guru ilo air kabewit idiom jagala jawair ilo air kamajair chugul. Ilo charbala kome enat cibang air support air kapamale ko air. Ilium jagalat family planning ini bar cibang cari guru ilo air kajarapal methods kongan cibang ag prevent unintended pregnancy ela buninin poin bar kanono kan sapegin family planning kanagay cibang karayim curongoro kanagay cibang karayim curongoro paparay nang nimit waranat walak mukata ak eleganair kameur impachan lamanagayo elban aurok family planning and kajawit jari guru roilo majal ranagain kanagay chilo kaya labalak manin chugul wanen mga ako kab makatutuko wetchat so ngan kakay mi jot kay chori guru kro ngan kakay mi jot chori guru kro kay elaban family planning night kabewit idiom chakla jawat mall
Kumol Miss Majoro. Inadliyabar Karalangan Jajirai. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to grab the mic. Kumol.
Okay. Ya we Miss Majoro. Roya kachidak ima jalbar kachidak king kajawan nagay tapay when kalate platforming like what personally why did you choose this platform?
Igar kalate kumol kan kachidak igar kalate platforming kanagay jalo kay ebujin chori guru rolo enin Regine me
Ijin majer chugulaga ijino warair pamaleum. Ijilo eben anganir poe jalak wanen menagai raiguji nganing nungoni jir igar kala dai boy igana boy ayir chari guru roran amanakan menin pokake memyor boyran kabo jirium chakala wair ilo ini kamajer chugo ini mol
Kumol kia ito ngan kachito ka king karuo. Iwi wewi nam na poko nami lo katabaring like how will you take part and raise awareness on this platform?
Okay, kumogan kachito ka. Junian plan ko minuya laman nakakay ngan talangan menjugo ko aga kawo baigi Rujugo wrong and join Papanado session, kind of Kamala lagi aragan reproductive system maka kan reproduction. Mal.
Komol Miss Majero. For clarification, after each girl presents, she will be asked up to 2 questions total by the judges. Mol. Ngayon merong one manlak, im gurudog Miss Namarik, Emily Robert. Pwede ka muna presentation ewan.
Yahweh thine Emily Robert, Evan Joy Arin Jo. Nga Miss Namarik, nga representative Namarik ato. Evan platformer inay kanana gagay is Joy for our future. Nga naarkari kalagay, our percentage rate ilo unemployment, yung kalabalagay, orangan jarabalangan kas young adults. Muna na chuda kagay platformer kanagay, join yan problem go jijago jigo bakia for our young generations to strive. Como dada.
Yawale Mogadada inan kamolo lanit kan chuan rane walabana aibojo kile manadinar im parain wat komoj kachojo edain Emily Robert ngamis namirikim edan joya jo edan platformer itan juda kanono gagay et kan panubanin ro imechala gayer charapallo majalin Bunanan walak joran ilo alang inarit kanan. Chabay chicken jarbal ngan kajawat. Laptada ngan kaj young adults. It's really important that we as young adults have experience to start working to as young as 14 years old. Why do I say that? Because as we grow up, we learn to be independent and we learn the responsibilities of getting experience from each jobs and each roles that you take. And as I first came here, it was a rare thing to see 14 years old have jobs. And it's also rarest to find jobs because there's limited jobs opportunities here. And why is this? There are lots of reasons why. For example, more than half of our population have migrated to the US because of climate change, less hospital supplies, not that good school teachings. And there's more foreigner workers here than us local citizens. And if they can get higher paid jobs, why can't we? This issue has been a major problem in Marshall Island. We overlook many young talents and take what's in front of us. Not only that, the unemployment rate from the latest year that I found was 11%. And nowadays, it's been overlooked since we're most focused on climate change and other political matters. But I want to bring this topic up because it's also one of really important topic for us to speak of because of what Hilda Heine once said. She said, "I hope that people will see that Marshall Island as a country and as a people continue to live and continue to exist, that we didn't abdicate and just say, forget it and leave." And how I plan to address this is by allowing more experienced expatriates to aid the young generations to gain more knowledge and experience in their respective fields. And the government should make incentives such as the Millennium Development Goals targets. Como dada.
Komol Ms. Namarik. I will now pass it over to the judges for any questions. What?
Yawel, Miss Namrik, Miss Namrik. John Rock at Jiduk, Plen, I think I know them, Yamalugun, while catch the coac. Pelengano korut kamiljinam alukun kemalelegi tam melalin unemployment rates ngan kemwet chuponi.
Okay. Unemployment rate is the numbers of those that don't have jobs here in the Marshall Islands.
Okay. So Jono data manam kalikare ak plan outdated the back. So it's nearly 58%, okay? Rarajab marong elola job. Kadani yagane 15 to 25. Of course, it's job creation difficulty. Kanagay balin economic growth ilo marjalin, or like you said, limited job opportunity. Yo kajidaga ngayok kwar chuan karaintal lalinar mailingin namrik komerong ke por kwalak wawin go chedame ene kone cherobale ak lulur jage konono ga problem in ipan rome komerong cheri malalegi.
Well, if I were to work in the higher jobs, I would like to open free sessions for all kids up to 14 and older to get experience for those who is interested, so that they can get more experience and therefore are not afraid to stand up in the future and sign for more job opportunities as well. Como dada.
Kumol Dada Ms. Namarik. Friendly reminder to our audience from our media team, ngay jamarong joyum silence our cell phones or turn them off so that they do not interfere with our live shots. Kumol Dada. Inajawan manlak, imkurudok Miss Medjed, Ruya Korean Aho, in common presentation I want. Miss Medjed.
Yagoy ko malib edan mihiya tahimalu Korean aho edan joya in Raur im ngan Miss Medjed 2023. Platform ina et kanaurak im one malagawan Special Olympics ilo Madeline. When agar kala platformin et kan yagoy sports Yung eorag wajan kile ro eorai rudamai agan nangan migo chat rajab per ilo sports. Como tada im charamai.
Greetings to you all. First, I would like to thank God for this opportunity as Miss Medjed 2023. I would also like to recognize the government of the Republic of the Marshall Islands, the traditional leaders, and the people. My name is Ruhia Tahimalu Korean Aho. My clan's name is Raur, and I am representing the beautiful island of Medjid. I stand here today to present to you all my platform about the importance and advancement of Special Olympics in the Marshall Islands, as I believe it is important for us to recognize those with intellectual disabilities. Acknowledging those with intellectual disabilities in our community is a way we can improve acceptance and inclusive in our society. It is important to include those with intellectual Special Olympics in the Marshall Islands is important and is a way we can include those with intellectual disabilities in our Marshallese society to participate in year-round Olympic-type games as they continue to improve their advancements through sports. Komol.
Komol tada Miss Medjid, inat kia war karalangan jajarin. Mol.
Yo, Miss Medjid, man melaleuam, ikizen Special Olympic, junior pungkutan kami cuy iskilengan army rome or udamilan punir. So, ingai, ro kacituk cirik, belen ngan percuan ngai marongke kemelali kemuj tahu kota kikatan Special Olympic manage Olympics.
Komol, Judge Junior, ikota kayo ikijen Special Olympics Normal Olympics. Special Olympics kay edukure kwan rome wanangan mit ilo kamilit yung nangan mit ilo kamilit yung Special Olympics at kakobay ko Oliver Rome oray nangan mit ilo kamilit baran marong ikurelo sports yung involved on parke me normal jabar pelo Olympic kay. Come on.
Okay, next one is with the upcoming Micronesian Games, how can we be more inclusive of persons with disabilities?
Como tada, Micronesian Games, ijang jalanga war Special Olympics is involved loyariane. Aga ijalawa daga ilo June. Team areng lo Special Olympics areng lo Madeline at talangan Berlin, Germany, while kajangan ni kapobongan Micronesian Games na adlo any. Come on.
Last one. Kacita galing tada pero diyon at for Special Olympics. Ilo amnaga magi elugun gay aura kabayan ejak Special Olympic ilo majal ngayait yatagay.
Komol, ayat ilo pa ngay tamak elugun aura kabakade ng 11 kilo roy orayat nangan mi local mi igitien sports kana kay low experience gay like jarbalipin athlete rin meray kapobongan trebi na irangan Germany etjebilukun lang erang emarong ruak chilu aka ijala gay lo 11 majalin gay lang yan Recep jalagan iwaran Special Olympics, some opportunity to go to Special Olympics, some orang offering here. Come on.
Komol tada Miss Medjid. Moving on, can I please call to the podium Miss Ebon Ellen Chongam.
Yagoyakab Kilim Kaude Jalib, Edain Ellen Chunkam, Miss Ebon, Yemedan Joyoan Mogawlej. Pereverin Kataverina, education social inequality, Hangan yugot ngan kajin kainar. Cimai yum narong ngan kacojo aramej ilo chalak kali jagalak. Hitamang pe ngan kamban ogotak yaman malak ilo ailang kainar ikichen jarawal. Halaban aurag pe cimai yum narong ko ar rancakun wachuan. Komol tada. Yagoy kap kilaim kaudej olive. Inodam yang karlo ilo video yo. Adain Ellen Chungkum, Miss Ebon 2023. Edan joyo in magaulej. Yum ngai jutakan ailang in Ebon. Yum parain wadara mijiroye. Jibarwarin katabarina igar kanan kage education social inequality. Hangan ugotangan kajin kainar. Jumay yum marong ngan kajojo aramej ilo chalak kali jagalak. Social inequality is the word jen jab chokun wat juan ag jab jumay nar charabal yum service ngan kajojo aramej. Et jab ilo wawin ar charabal wat ag ilo wawin ar kile kap kaudej rojet. Engin me elak walak ag lang wawin radagain aramej in majalin rajatal jen jagain jigir ngan lalago turun lugin majalin ngan air pigot kelen air meur yimilijum chakla jaw ngan air magay imajiriro nejir yum kenage wawenin e walang ngan air rajala ke opportunities go you could gain access to better health care job opportunities Yum education weren't given to them. Ajuriro Nijir Raban Parpogi. Yudogot Jen Menin social inequality. Wouldn't anbar worse social inequality, Ejudogot Jen Akado Gojen, Ak Imenene Gojen Mogo, Himar, Yugajen Ar Kaudej, Jet Jen Jet. Yugar Kalet social inequality has my platform. Kanagay tamagabe kajoy kajojo elangar katabar ngan ailang kainar. Yum ngan kaman okataki mon malak ngan ilaw ailang kainar. Igichen charabali magadugut kochet. Elaban aurag pechimay yum marong ngan kajojo aramej ren chakun wachuan. So just take 2 letters from inequality, pain equality. Avoid social inequality, start practicing social equality. Komol tada.
Komol tada, Ms. Ebon. I will now hand it over to the judges for their questions. Komol.
Yahweh, Ms. Ebon, how are you?
Nervous, but I'm doing good. I hope so.
So, I want to know from your point of view, when you were in Ebon, what factors or what things did you see in Ebon that you think are social inequalities?
Inga itamag be jabilo Ebonot aga ilobar ailang ko jet ekaro the be jet jarabal ngan kare ran kamani even though they want to do it. Aga kenage kare ne Ebon aga rulugun Rangak take no has an answer. Right adalim kamani merakan me ngay rakarba. Oh, aden engor ejangan emanot rani talim engor. And so that is a good example of social equality.
And I guess I want to add on to that. How can you balance culture and social inequality?
Okay. So enodagar aden mention lo mogadalak me himenene gay naragay togajen mogo moy maragay yum tejay gud malala gay ajiriro nijir gay alabara kadak jin kaj yum and chinonan ejagaden culture jen ijogam jen mogo moy mar yum ngan put them together, social inequality and culture. Elaban manidinar par
affected and then where we not jarabalangan rojat. Kamal.
Kumol tada Miss Ebon. Ngayon meron kurutog Miss Aur Christina Kayut to the podium. Kumol.
Yagale edain Christina Kayut imedan joya ini chirek. Imi chuta kanay dengan aur. Buat pumaya ekin teen pregnancy. Unina kere teen pregnancy enodaro chumar chalai malaga puyin derik chirekan rangin raina anime. Como tada.
Good morning, Olive. Morning. Ako kilani mo ko tata hui unin menodem jit. Ikana lelaga nanin kile rorien kiler imparaino kajot kajojo. Ikanan paraino lelag juana nanin kile Olive aramisen aur kagzege. Platform now activeber katavari now education teen pregnancy aglerik sirro right paroro ilalin rongolia. Unina kale teen pregnancy kenega ilo archalai malela gaeleng chori rigoro achurongro right paroro ilo airugot iya kanair imekaman Meninan Marshall Islands labalak penubenin agnambain teen pregnancy ilo Pacificin. Ilo anjurong ro niji arayirugot reni lagarutolak rumurung iyon kawadadago wanjongok emurung jago chirongeo ak ajuriyo kaniga majano waden punin chirongeo nganan kiodak emurung kaman Meninan chirongeo waran cervical cancer. Churongeo emurung pabaragi magakin birth control kain kanan web pills akuno tube. Ilo akanono kan wewenin ikatyong kamlili kumgay. Emurung nej war nangan med agminin kawalada ko imrenay pagchigir ilo en punin churongeo. Ngay o chalper. Ngay ay pagchigin wewin rein ngan churong Chuan churong, etchemilin balik karan churong eone langan nangan mit. Alabaruid malelege ewarro human punir rumurong elayon nangan miskin. Erroyo an chuan churong eo etperilo wewinin etkajibaro ejimurewan elaptada ag emurong lolak tagdoro ilo mejoro hospital. Menino como la
Komoltada Miss Aur. I will now hand it over to the judges for any questions.
Yahweh Miss Aur, you're doing a good job. You talk about teen pregnancy, but this is after the fact. How can we better support teen parents so that they don't drop out of school because of their pregnancy and then now they have a baby? Okay. How can we better support a teen parent so that they don't drop out of school because they've gone through the teen pregnancy already, now they have a baby? How can we better support so they can stay in school?
Kumwal. Jemerung like jubarala lerigeo kanan kagay kay ayat emurung waniyin ak ilo jon wawin emurung bar katay emurung like etchukana ngay leri chirregarala parolo kay mujer chugulot lo high school elang other opportunities like Tumurun talangan citi, yung kamayer chukul chakay chalo me reni re chukul kaya me reni merong karelang irangani. Kumwal.
Very good. That's all I had.
Peryogok listening our interesting topic ikanan pakai junian parabang kami ejilet lalinar kelabtada cukuluar. So speaking of Cirong Rame Rajongan High School level, therefore kenonogan support ak pachen kalau malagin na ikanan chala lamatan na yam not kenonogan rajang ke. So ngin kar kacita kupam tana yumul lom melelei tayo kwet kanan ba ak nan in rajang tao nganan nganjirong ro kwet kanan ba bana de per kain chigi grati.
Kumwal tata. Ini panganiragai ayat rung pororo ak ecop recoba wit pajarak jen colo perkomun ke perpaka cita ya.
Okay, kacita ko coba tayo kuch kanan ba nanin rajang nanin rajang ngan cirong ro imraj pelu cegi emalale na nge yamujair nyan word nijir roy jang word nijir Eor gayam nanin rajang nganir.
Ayat ngan roy lang nijir ikinan pagai ren kate wode ren job ki bab chen ajiri yo be ajiri ge menin cara man jenani ak ngan ro recingin won nijir ren kate wod chukul bai di jung cakala jewair jajan ajiri ro nijir. Kamual.
Kamual tata Miss Aur. Mukata jenar wan malak jemarong kalelak bujin kapo bogum buhu ngan lirik raya bay. First set of presentations luku namman. Good job, girls. Okay, moving forward, can I please call to the stand Miss Ligiep Carney Ramers.
Edain
They're more mentally ill that we see. In reality, mental health really affects every one of us. Me, my sisters, every one of us. My point here today is that, mental health affects everyone. The issue is that you're dealing with it. We can be sitting here right now, deal with it. But literally, dealing with this pageant, we've gone through like a lot of anxiety, being nervous. Those are some signs of mental health. So I really, I really want to emphasize that mental health affects everybody, and it shouldn't be stigmatized anymore. Iloar dan jaguar stigmatizing meaning, and it oh, okay, it affects each and every one of us. What can we do now to help each and every one of us, your neighbors?
Thank you for that. Now, my next question is, what are your personal ideas and strategies that can assist and improve the mental health services in our country?
Yes, come on. And to start answering that question, I'd like to commend the Ministry of Health and Human Services, specifically Dr. Holden and his staff under the Mental Health Division. They've done a lot based on statistics and data. They've seen an increase of patients visiting Dr. Holden to get more help. So far, and this generation, I think that this generation is a more generation that is more self-aware, compared to the older generation. We're more open to speaking about our emotions, our feelings. It won't long solution goal that we can combat, like how to prevent mental health, from a lower scale. It's just a matter of, I think it starts at home. But, then when mama and baba nurture their children, that affects their mental health a lot. If they argue in front of them, that really affects them. And there's been scientific data to support that. So I think that it really starts at home. Aside from home, it also starts also offer counseling services to our students, specifically our middle school students starting up. But that's when students are becoming more aware of their feelings and their emotions. And as I mentioned in my speech, at a larger scale, this also needs to be addressed at a governmental level. Or what I want to, bring forward to the table is to start join steering committee to start talking about it. What are we struggling with, Lominin? Join National Strategic Plan. The steering committee shouldn't just be civil society to get everyone's perspective. From this National Strategic Plan, we can now see what do we need to do, where are the gaps where we need to fill, where do we need to improve on? Do we need to bring an expert to come in and to help us? And what ilawar kamane planning, imilawar pagalang nagpen kian, mga kian, ngay armijin maja raloga kian elgun, passionate about it and are giving attention to it. Away any kia kamagot all of armijin maja. And when this is, I wanted to bring this to the table, but this is a good plan, I believe, to start talking about it. We really need to start talking about this issue.
Kumoltada Miss Chalud. Kiyay marungkoy krutog Miss Ailing Labalep, Jessica Kabua.
Yagoy, Adain Jijika Kapwa, Miss Sailang Labot, Adan Jawel is Pradabal. Platform is kay mental health is Juan Menel, Aurok in Kanono Kage. Kanaga is Loyage, Erik Kanan Kage, Yum Parainwat, Kata Kage, Komwaltada. Yagoy Alip. Adan Adain Jijika Kabua, and Adan Carpello Pidio. Juanian Ishugo Yar Kanan, Pugalangadak, Himalap, and Jealous Aramij Road or Aramij Chalapur. Aramij Ro are is mental health. Iloagar kamane kada call kanangin imagine ijiloyage hejabo resource ngan paparay nangin imagine mental health. Helang kay nangin medyo ko yung right per human choreography and mental health. Imraj and what depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, etc. Helang aro imraj jago agaraj pagmor ko air kanangin mijin. Aurok wain pagalangadak wain in enoda kay helang ro wan pamalewa yung ragarpok meuro ko air kanangin mijin yung ragarjop cibarak lagum katabar kaptok cibang jalapan. Gana oh dang jalapan. Menago yuganan kamane buen trigalak nangin mijin is combined fundraise mental health awareness activities. Yung jibang jarigaro pogodok jibangan paparay mental health. Kumalaga nami karmarong ledok yanin pain kanana kagayo. Wawin yanin anijen fer femiladom dit.
Kumwal Miss Ailang Level Up. Judges, if you have any questions, please proceed.
Komol misaling logat ceraman, zaman topik ini. So kecil tu kau jadi tulis cizin kajin belak, merong tu itu belem lewat jilo kajin maja. So the question is the biggest challenge for mental health workers and patients is the stigma. Stigma. Do you have any idea on how to fight or eliminate the stigma? So it kaligarage matan junian habang kababangan rolap image mental health ngan tujara volume aramiro lo hospital is nanin me stigma euragaya melele kalmalogan roman ngan wawin kabujarak nang imagine mental health.
Tala parmukpa.
Julian abangan ralat is mental health. Nangan misin mental health. Ngan rejarabal gap renangan miro it nanin stigma. Ewaragayam melele ag ewaragayam kalmalongjan raman ag why would go jet me ngan kabirak nangan misin mental health.
Wewinar ilo at tamake wewinar kabayarak mini mental health ijang ay juanaramit it kananagan feelings choir like the more they hold their feelings in is the more they get anxiety and they go into depression and then it leads to suicide and which leads them to death. There are so many ways that we can help them, like besides like social media outreach, we could also create a group, youth, yung ganda na kagay, yung kadang riada Roma rajaye kan mental health. Menina.
Kumol dada misaling labad. Can I please call to the podium Miss Namothira Bresh?
Yaka edain tida bread. Ejano no yo ime rabrejene namo etol ila Miss Marshall Island Pageant 2023. Enjoy ejerbagari. Ahora gunin ganano inibda. Payalaba tanak payalangena jalap jalalagajan ke sex education. Imenan marong pabaray cirong ro jen tarabaut paroro. Imengedan jenangin mejawan cirong umlegal. Kamal tara. Patunalen ya koyalip jala kapan ngena juar ciri lagin kanano aka cibar-barum katabar ina perverion sex education imrainin enwajon jari lagin ailangain ijilo bay emayan langalak jari galgaro ilo iya ko ratayat chongolalem ngan chongoralitak one year ilaway changin garpojak. Nganer pagaroko enwajuan mama impaba. Ijala kay itcha piroro kanano kan tabegin. Pa itcha juan tabega me ekarangan. Manitinar. Aka ilawa pa sex education. Kinagaya kutubu royan rako. Imrelgo na ragdada ilawa ilang kinar. Juanian rakin, chala lagajan, imrai juan, jemeur. Karangan pena koan raiwan cikin chala lagajan, ilo rotau jin chongo ratim joneo, arwat chongo cilu pacen, waran rezeko la terabaut, ito ko teen pregnancy. Ilo iya rotau jin rongul, arwat langalak pena yang Chongol men paksen, imjelaw pa panapanagain rayo walang alak, imijelaw pa emin inawrak pa din chino leto kamalala ko ikitchen sex education. Ilo panapanagawan rayo ang chikin ejemur ilo rotaw din chongo radami jon im rotaw din rongol jamar.
Kale karga chorongro ilo iya ko chongolalem ngan chongorari takia. Retire emayan one year. Ilo par chuan wawin. Sex education emarong na kadagan rejugoro. Kan kain pabaray. A contraception ko payakar ngan panawan. Akakata ko yalo ilo report ako. Report ako ang chikin e jamewarim chalala ka jan chimar. Uninan aurok jagajag, uninan walok jagajagin ngan chore kagaro, kena kaya jabai chala ko iper, kencedian negative effects ko yalang recep chala, kan birth control methods ko, kabi ako imramarun pergi menegainie. Ilawana jerigo rain katakan kalian babarai ko. Kamarong na chala tanang ini medium ingatan ako na chala dayan ngaraban kacang pelakay yimrong aja kay nanin kayangking imngay tanan marong na was sex education ilo curriculum koan rijuguro ak daily kadakin ko etja bilawan kalajaro mo wat agik parainwa dilo yumakomar Itama ka na regalak panabanan tarabaut ilang Marshall Islands training. Warit jipelwat im kajor warwat enat pokodok caraman ngan kajawait alap tada cari reginailang kinat. Kumol tada.
Komol tada Ms. Namo. Judges, if you have any questions, please proceed.
Komol Ms. Namo. Again, interesting topic, very sensitive. Chichu kachidogot igichen platform na ma wooden kanonoi. So the first one would be like, how do you define the term sex education? So lo what jalan na
Sex education is wawin arkadagan cari kadagaro ilawayer kadagan yer kan gain pabaray ko teen pregnancy imparainwat kan drop out. Come on.
Okay. Here the next one is can get up majamba ban. I could dilijik, based on the culture and money the gainar. John Wawe me bayanet binangan kada kinigay. So for example, if I was a teacher, I kada kan rajuguli kitchen something on this topic. Eworro ajiri lan kilajan, their brothers and sisters. Like I said, it's a very sensitive topic. Komaranga kamalele ki ewi wawe na manet kadagan kilajin. Given that eworro rajugul ro mera change jadi, ilo kilaj ro mera.
Komal, yung ayat ito beka kanono kan meni nalangai ejawar pamale ilo juanot area aka wawene juan ngan marong kanono kan wawenin jamarong ngerkakiro lawan kalajaro mo ko ramarong kajanolak cirong ro jen lekaro bilawai nat kada kinier kan wawenin kumol
Last one. Okay, Jonian area go me public school system are kachong add into the curriculum and integrate SE or CSE, FLE. CSE is comprehensive sexual education, FLE is family life education. It join kata parago dengan integrated on health curriculum on national curriculum ada. Ikanan jale aur ke we chen kata gini rujuguro emga ko jaba ait ak jab itu ke ait itu ke jab
ayat jabaya orang pajan kata kini rujur kan wawainin pa ilo pa ipamake alaban kabro majamaj an cari kagro ilo iya kain lo wawain kain mengatan ako ilo ayat jangan kak ilo ayat perilo jugul jangan kamajar jugul Kumol.
Kumol tata Miss Namo. Meron kayo kurutog Miss Fudarak, Perlita Tipro.
Yang alat, hetain Perlita Cigol Tipro im ngacuan alun Fudarak. Kencala lagi kena ilang kainar ini waktu kerja jen pok im naut lalu jatuh ye alabana orang nganar mijoro imejen wat meneo ikat paruke ar mijoro kabene ko ngena karaja belajat aban gareni im ngena karaja beni aban gar warciguneo im cek kuri ilang kainar yo im jej nyori ngen ngaraja belaja teo im weroko ewan ngar enio im ngen ngaraja enio ngen ngaraja belaja teo ewan ngar enio im ngen ngaraja enio jaban ngar perilo ailengkein im nyori
colok berwe-wean kabar bermeno ko ipilot itu yo ya ko olep mako tata lelak cuan nabar im kamolol iro cemerilang kan meur ejmeur imailang kainar kiler orien kiler im kaudai komoy kachojo adain Perlita Cigo Tiprum imi cuan aluin wodorok imatan choyo ejrege benailangin cibarabarim kata barayo ejkan auragun kajabarak lojat im wargo ye en wadage wargo rajaletok meur kabel imene goar uninan aurok pejen kajabaro loja tayo im wargo ye ejngan cuan cibang kajabaro loja tayo im kajabaro benin meur ciru ko ye peran marang meur im nganer parain wat karu jalak tarinin rari dongol pejenin mejato tayo jen menono igi lalin rainin Elugun aurok pa mejato toin en perot imam malak iloar kaja barok loja dewar. Unineo king karwo engan cibang kaja barok wargo loja jen king kakurego cijione ranegin. Elaban wargo aurok ngan erragalakawan perijat imeneo parainwat. Yok im menin meurgo jat im kabelin ailengin redper im walok jen wargo. Aurok pe wargo renerek ilo echalagu wata pe meur imana tewa rej parainwat perber wat yon wargo. Ken menin ngecek kajabar wargo cek parainwat kajabar meur imana tewar. Eno cuano imarigum rotola kilo majalin ikui kanailang kain pe jijo imi kerja lamoran. Yakano juar wawin ko camarong kamani nganar ka jabaro ko lojo teo imalap tata wargo. Jamarong chinoy ilo ar karigla garoi kako beje lojo teo en wotage ko beje ko ramarong lorak ilo wargo im marong kakuri wargo ilo ay rergalak. Para inwat karigla gar kajarapal wargo nganakal. Meneo im imarong kamane et kebak chugul go im charabali pen purin jabarro ngan Kaman poster contest ngan kwalok auragan lojot imwargoar. Parainut kay bakrata ro im kien ko kachoyo ngan eja kakien im program ko ngan kaya barok lojot imwargo. Helik tata imi chibrik tata minuina kamane ngan address this issue is cara balipan rota lagir iloki ene yola pen waranin kakememit ngan kaya barok lojot imwargo ye. En wada kay ailen kayin rej para ejak imwalo kajen lojot imwargoar. Minu yar kachong din baila video yo. Ngayon nakaraja lojot eba nakar wargo im ngayon nakaraja wargo jaba nakar merong per imoryo na ailen kayinar. Komol tata.
Komol tata Miss Puteruk. Inaji ya lelangan jajarin ngayon rami kacitak jojo mana malak.
Ya gue Miss Puteruk.
Ya gue.
Paraino da man John unin kanono yung man bay kali karam kauruk urin kangale ko hari lo pelagi na ilang kay. John unin kanono me ya barop man me kali karam kala ke kui ka na ilang kay kap minugo punin loja de war. Eman melele ko kaya magrelele lo kar kaciduk kain palen yan ligu lo kaciduk cirikak nganu ko de kamarang ke kemelele kemuj eda ke kuar kanan kalot platform in kanono kagangan kem
Eno da karaba komol tata kan kacito kayo. Eno da karaba ngachuan yo imiakare kumro tola kalo ailan kayo nara. Yung tola pur. Karkalo mokoy miar chokoye echala wara kay. Yung ekay wadan ibu jito kum kakuri moko. Yung itamak kay ngay chalak kaya barok i waragain kaya laber cibang ngay tok ngay natan pabaray kaya ilang kainar ngay jalapano imena kani imuni nakar kaya de platforming ag issuein et kana kay atan waragain rani cibang ilang kainar yung elugo na oro ko ilang kainar ran per ngan generations kanijat imrek tojen kumwal
Komol tata Miss Puteruk. Moving on, can I please call forward Miss Lip, Alexis Jacob.
Yakalip, natain Alexis Sima Jacob, Joey L. Jermai. Ichutakan ay ng lip and what you legend on natin Miss Lip. Hatan platform ay retail price monitoring and control. Akatala mo na ko ilang manuya ako, yung nalaradyo mo kayong chichet e karangan kakyan ko. Hikar kalat platformin, kanagaylo ko na yung may oran kain, toko dyan ang laponen, mga may imen ko ay lakot. Hijabar kileboy, ay gusto feron pala nangan manuya ko, ruyaro, yung paremot ko kaparmen ko, yung kinyo yolep. Ito rin po chinolep, kanono kanapin ko, yung ipendron, in what you lao. Ngan pikot me jalan kakaman man jokun meor, etcha pangan center kinwat, ang ngan ailang lip, yung maulepin ailang ko, ligan nilang majalin. Yakalip, parchuanalen. Yatain Alexis Sima Jacob, en wata agar pailo pitioe, inajapar. Kame jilak. Joey ay Jeremiah. Yung menceritakan ailengan lab. Hatan platform yang in retail price monitoring and control. Akcala ko katangan majal tijaba. Hatan lewane no ko ilo manwiya ko. Imlale redi mo yung cece tak karangan kagiyan ako. Igar kailat platform in kana kailo ko nabang meuran kain. Toko jenang laponen mga make imen ko ay lakot. Imi jibar claim jibar claim yung jalaper. Jibar claim ay jay ko spare balanangan local government ko kajojo im kenyo yolap. Imanu yaro para inotro yaro. Hetuan walak wawinin akat calak eninangin pagalangatak im kuala kare cabarre kake. Holibina perilo manu yake. Ijiloy ke wanen menia menuel imejang labalak cedakar wanen yo mokatang. Parceco waleng tokaluk calak par libuk ejak apa waleng lakwat wanen ko. Hinay kanono kan wawin again kan kay jalak kare walok. Ilo alibin majalin rainin. Tanah cemerong kamane nganci bang menuya ko ruyaro kapul ko government ko kajojo. Wawini na jala tarinim. Ilo alkar interview ki port member ro anepso. Raja pakai walak kajagajagin. Ito ko jenan walang lak waneno ko. Ilo ijo ko mangay moy ko raja tok. Jenny lo lugun majalin. Ijo ko medyo patin majalin. Yung mga manuya ko rin kat po kayo private. Aki ara laka pa kat po kayo private. Ilong labalak chenchongan pa chenen me mo jay lugut ilo kakiya na kayo rajay ko jolore. Menewi na laptata ya kamanan walak problem ilo majalin. Ejan chicken wiya ko jablor kagiyanin. Hewara ka chalu jana nganci bang kaja parok problem injena na taluat kaya la banar me choren jene. Jadi panjang lama nak kaya iji bang. Ini pala na malang kaya war kagiyan payar me jaran. En waray merongin sugi chicken wiya ko. Meron jablor jangan percentage rakar satay. Hetarin pajena alip kanono kanabang kain im cara pali penron en wachuan lal ngan kakamana man chokun meu racha bulo santar kain wat agilo ailengan lep im ale baileng ko ilo majalin komol tada
Miss Lep ini aja par galangan jajarin ngai warai kecita muat.
Komol tada Miss Lep, bine one malang otong potu chuan kaichuduk. I have one question for you. With the rise of fuel to import goods to this country, how do you propose to minimize costs for neighboring islands? Yarong wote wa ilo kayin mayo. Ba iloan walang lawanan kanogo ngalalinar. Yorge ba jile magot ko ipamum ko emman alam nan ko pa ba yorge ile magot ko ra beri pam lo train agilo ran gan ri perodok ngan karilok wana eno go ilo ailum ko iligin etya padin majalin ag neighboring island ko ri padin majalin
Chala perpubu ko meron kayo par repeating
kayo man kano yorong jagay jabu kumgum ba rule kaya kayin peleng ko kayin mahal. Ini kayin mahal. Iya ba iloan kailang lawanan kano ko fuel ko ilo ailang kinar mri pudo wingan lalinar. Eor kaya ba jile mawata karo ko ilo kalam lang yan ko am. Wen merong worche to amin ko wen trigulawanan ko ngan polong mu ko ngan ailong ko ilugin mejeroin ilo santarin warga ba ile mawat kala mang lagu yam ilo wa ini me kain la wonen kan go ilo terin
lo ba kala mang lagu jene ilo la manake jiwa ilo an walang la wonen fuel Chamarong ke kacita katain paling chamarong kacita cibang ajen ijo kocha tengah ramarong cibang tonetok fuel pe chamarongin kajar palingan ailong ko me rajai kucibang mengartange atain ini carin penak karena ngai cek kaca tak cipang kai, cecala kai, cetiana kai, marung naik tabarak kai, jadi mereka pupu, wakai ke kaca tak am.
Oi, ini jalikar.
Amoy.
Ya koi Miss Lip.
Ya koi.
Kaca tak kau kai iki pacen kue makai. Elemenan issue in then Jelathiogum, Pamelamak, Island Lip, like how does this issue affect you and your home island of Lip, Lip? What?
Our issue in a one, Jelathiogum, Pamelawum, all the paramedian Lip, Paranwat Island, Canada, and what I tell in Malay, it's a bally paramedium. Kajor payer, right? And when you're in me, many na come man away, enjoy problem my own. Chijay good canon or kake. Chijay good pagalang atakum, qualake. A chuan me, and not our pie, jay with canon or kake, can again. Nghe qua ngày rồi cái ba chỉ lo hoàn chọn lại lên tao tao em mới chỉ tao luôn cắt bực chuyện ấy chụp chuyện à cái tao luôn mua mà ngày về ngày em bao mà leo vào rồi mà ngày cái em mới chỉ là cái tao luôn mua em luôn legend trong anh Wanen, wanen, mga kojen, jangan jeno ewarpa. Hemu jika nana boy, ailen kay naran jojum karagala boy. Karena kay, etche bale baramejum, narungin affording mga ko. Karena kay etche bale baramejum, warair carapal. Etche menina karena kay. Menjar bala ko kay recep air takot lorana kay ni kay ngay chala kam tigri ko panayar yung mangini me edungun aurek menini pacen kanono kay yung ayat edungun lana effecte nga yung majala kay cep nga o jala kay eleng edungun par effecte yar boy mala kay ngay pa lo autaray lana kay neighboring island na kaya Mala kaya laponen waini ak etche piroro kaman waini kana kaya kolak ciba to waini kana unroni etche mo ka kwajeng tan ilo am kaman pujin waini ya kaya nganai ayat laponen patap eben kamane kamata
Como tada, Miss Lib. Moving on, can I please call to the podium Miss Ujai, Esther Billy.
Aday Esther Billy, and Joya right, mi Ujai. Platform ya kaboje ek manit karena ke manit adalah band orang ngan kagay mi kajara mi jin mayo kaja pero ko im rabi jiwat imor kagay komol tata.
Ako parchuan alen ya ko alep. Kanan mo katata kamolol ani chemiro jilanggan. Kamolol ani chemiro jilang eno tagay junjen meno damje kamor imejemor. Kanan kajanolak cuan kelengan iro jalabala maigala mangingi kabua yung Perajatan His Excellency Perajatan Tibet Kabua First Lady yo Karajaran yung Rowan Cabinet yo yung melap tada cuan kele jenola nganar mijin ujay no tagara kele buin merong cudak paran kenailengin ujay Cibarabarim kata barawa yar kanan pagalangatak ilo raini ne kan manit enodar chala kan manit elabana orangan ke armijin majal enodaga chola chen tutorowar joyatto yimo matani minene go rarme orgage Kajar majal eno dalal gocet cejenolak yum cenolak inar kan manidinar kap menuko punir eno wanjongok pebenado aginong goar kan meurgo yato yung kajininar meogoar inna moyawina mangago kujer yung moyawinar kabioji eno chuan jirong yawar gum to tola gelo majal yung melele kan moyawinan karutoroar Kaurag manidinar eno tagay jiminene ko air ilo air karmur mantak yung manidinar choladir jenru toro rutoroar akarangan meur ko air yung matan menogora jefekte manidinare cheneligino tanakar religun ro cibara ko majalin yung kacang pokok nanin koipel rar parain wat podok menoko punir yung kacang wat manidinar eno tuan chongo kan kajininar edang yen teach generation ekaborenar kajin majaw alukun mual kajininar kun lawan para orang yung parcuan wanjong o kajagan wawinar lor jaga-jagin meur kwan religan ro yung meneu punir elaban kakure manidinar cuan mani enodar kujong rong air ba mani jogaran nana edang yene pokotak kan pamule ko inam kabi cuan yung example cuan yung ngan cibang kajara bijot mani dinarit kalau balak rong aja ke pebe na to ko arjen eto yung
kilenar kajabarok meogoar yung kilen wawinar meor yung kajininar enod wan chongok ken ujay ngan rainin manitewan ujay kabre meorot ilawair kaude meogoan yung meogo yuro rar Julia de Ragage, yung wawin kilener meor. For example, jabuayo ye, ewaran mo, jabakaran jabarewot, kajarabale jabarewot yen. Aga, jangan kajar, kwanano di roje ye, kameni marme jero ye. Kajarabale, menino kumkano jeno moy.
Omoltada Ms. Vijay. Judges, if you have any questions, please proceed.
Yagway Miss Wujay.
Yaway.
Okay, jono ta kachita kiloterin. So, ewar chita right pa manita kainar kay right chakola ka nijalak. Agay parwar ro chat right pa manita kainar right okatagalak. Kia pachen kwe magay. Kumarga kamalele ngay manita kainar right chakola kay right okatagalak. Pachen kwe magay. Kumbal.
Pachen nga magay ini juga Oliver. Kwe ewar ro chat right kacang ewar rocha da yoga takkilen meor me lori mani to go for example ngay ba nga magay ijalagan mani to wakam jaw to gumuka tay ngay ba kan wa meor wan karay emewar ne jagar togum chije chogol nga war goror cherak chadar right chije right percola hemu icep kaya enjau jala respect teo me alabar aurangan ke jermaja iba lo jala to jala na italim jije diwan im yang me matan pero ko mere ba am jan chagolak manitin ange ba Tatan berkaca dengan jawab ber.
Kacita ko agay pa pachen kwe magay okatagalak kay chakolak manita kainar.
Pachen nga magay emarang chakolak agapar okatagalak. Jawab ber kanay ilok lale generation in raini ne gay. Echepen chakolak aga. Emojar uga de kilenar loru me manit koar rar bachen jep aga emjar to mugo de bachen kamane ewa kakati daga
Kumolda Miss Ujay. Yo no da kachida, yo no koi pagilang da kanyadan rutoro. Yung molay emad rutoy to jagin mad rainin. Ta katabar gawam, aglam lagi gawam. Rutorin imre to jagin ni chagolap jadi yan kia. Ceneri yan na koi kanono agay to yan walang da. Chay melang lagi rutoro re chor imlongatan manadinar. Chay kanono gan manad. Orang yang ampai katabar Ikian rutorin imre perrainin, peren merong cibang mana diin pain perrodin meurainin, eno to coba, eno to jogo takalawam cagola, ewa icawa ayu iwala, orang kami kalamalau yanam, katabarinam do tabi kena yang pain, nyan waling takatan rutoro, ewa, merong gitu cuman melele, cen katabaran yang do rainin, komol dada,
ewa, komol bubu kan kaca tu kalau bang, pachen nga magay inam kata baraya adan ewar enodar jalaga ewar cuan rolul aga jeni bacikin jarabal adan kajinu manit yung nganat faidi tit generation agat pajen marong kip me rabijot manidinar jemaron talin bog melele pen roye enoda pun melele yung enoda garabar marong ion aga pelotorego elabergar kaudej manidinari pajen nga echebulukun olip jadian manidgainan ujaya chalagagi aga yar cibaragala kajini manid rakalo gotok elangkain manidugo ilo ujay parainwat lilabaro cibujin ujay ya wat cibaragala kerang lorida im rabar kamelelegi ala balak im rabarainwat cibanga mek neighbor matan rain rani rabijot manidin ilo ani rutoala eje to waka kacita kalam
Yawa Miss Ujay.
Yawa.
Again, ragarwange kumit konono lo kajin mayal will ask in English. So, manat or culture, it encompass language, food, music, arts, etc. In all the schools, we learn from books that are written in English. Do you think that students should have access to books or classes that offer Marshallese language?
Ayat ebar aurak pe enadamba aurangan rujuguro peren kadak me aurakan monjuguro ko pen warair pe penado ko ak ilo kajin maja ngan kadangan rujuguro re walang tako dengan ini melele pen piroro air par melele lakan manidinarin aura pecen par kadangan ir kan manidinarin pe penado ko air
Komoltada Miss Ujay. Next up, can I please call upon Miss Jabat, Thelma K. Pungitak.
Yahweh adain Thelma K. Pungitak, Joey Aidi Ramai, yung island yo ichu takiligin e Jabat Island. Platform ay muja kapoje is Pure Education. Pure Education ay John Rolu in Aramejero promote capsule awareness in Rajang Ron, im Chibang Ron, Kagamanamang Lak Nur ko ayer, ilo ay supported Ron, ilo chugo lak pobray and Ron pogmen korakachur. Ilo wawen in Jenarang bar, Chibang Lao in our pigot, Mejawan problem go ar anjorigar walak, ilo ay pog drugs ko, Rakachorum Rachab Eman, Nan Chugujung in Parent, Komor Kabiawang and Olive.
Yawa Komolib Kamola Lanij Gun Chon Raneman, Paranwat Kamola Lanij Gun Nor, Image Mor Iperwoid Kachojo. Inay one malak, Wadin Kalakatang and Komoit. Etain Velma Kade Pungidak, Etan Joinai Jeremai. Igran Pugyanin and Man Imkule Irojro Imalabro and Island in Jabat. Ruela Gayo, Mereo im Conjol yo im Elaptata Olive Aramijin Jabat, Ro im Ngai Chudak Iloyada Raini.
Platform I am with Gaboya Ikon Peer Education. Peer Education elaban cibang cari ro beraj akada kan jen ron im ebiroro lagayer kanonongan ron jen regagil ko ngeja professional go me cari rin ranga kacir. Imelang yen go me takado kapragagi rin rajangan karpagai uno go rakajor. Impan marong kanono ngan rin rej poguno go rakajor ilo air karpar periro cukujugun im wawin gain ijalagin anjo chori rain me rej pogai uno go rakajor rongajakai with help professor ro emalang rana jakada chen ron perren jalai uninan orok ancheni mor go air ngai chuan matamai rongajangai yok kan min ko ranana ngan no nayam ekayan labalak am kanan rongajagai matamak pierce ko am chen professional ro me ko chep jala kachir im ko ilugo dipam magay ka racha melele kan no nayam komodada.
Kumaldada, Ms. Jabat. I will now hand it over to the judges for any questions they may have. Mol.
Okay, yago Ms. Jabat.
Yagoy.
Yagoy, so kachita ko ay taon na kaya the platforming, and so why did you choose this platform, and is this a big issue lo yon Jabat?
Okay, komodada. Uri na kaya peer education ngan platform yaw it kanagay peer education ituan method yo may ilo any effective lang ngan compath ye problems go on jodigadig. For example, youth group, dance group, art and entertainment group, music group and church group. But join benefit ay walak in peer education and life skills. Ilo lalag jodigadig rain rajakada jenayar charabalipin ron ekada pebenado ipen rochat kan melela ko elabayar auruk Join a jala rongajaga lamalak ko an rochat me marang ogodak jen lamalak ko amagi imelop tata elimo jodigal rain ilo ayrakada kan elimo jen ron komodada.
Kumaldada, Ms. Jabat. Kaya meron ko gurutog Ms. Quadelaine Doreen Corowan.
Yakoy, etain touring karawan, ngachen ay langin kwajelen. Platform yal, it kan chore ni roro ko, rajwalo kilo meurewam, meuran chuan family, meurin chuan pelele mo tata, kilo meur kan ajuri ro nijir. Kamol imani ji peruit.
Awaya percuan alen yakoy olip, ani mo tata. Moda jena jino kanan kanono kan platform ina kanan moda clear rian kautit. Iro jaro lero jaro chinet halabro doyer. Parain wat kiano yolap clear ka iro kacho joilo kabung kuar lo pelangin majalin. Merro senator ro im kwanja royer. Im clear ko malevin haramijin majal melap ta haramijin kwajalen. Etain touring karawan joya kalo. Joyan jamaja ribigare, im ngachurong in kwajalen. En wachuan army Eolaban pujinan katabar. Imula mana korar. Ida gulagar. Pajak kali lau platform. Mula mana kaka cuaneum. Elungun aurog way back. Menone agi karkanan kono na agi. Mit kan coren in roro walok. In watan video yo karpa. Ilo me urgo air. Me urun cuan per. Me uro wana jiri ro nejir. Me urun family overall. Unina agar kailat platformin. Iskan gaya jalat aine mane wan cuan cukujugun per. Imalap tata mane tu kapailang koar. Ein wot gaya cek pa elap yako iper. Imalap kau de jiper. Imanit. Akala pala kokodak ilo rani kini gaya. Ewar kaji tolak. Joroper. Kaji kelakak. Ilo antri kelakan warar kian koron. Ima mo jan wari minene iper. Wajen me organ urorgo. Ilo kajen pele raja bat domestic violence and harassment. Ima inu wada ini kan cuan curong. Ijalaga icap kanono kan ngawat. Angat pora inu wada ini kan rome. Raj pau de chal gair merong. Chal gair kaju rak melim. Im remi jak itu wajen mijak. In tongan manim kanono kan tako mujair yoni. Tako raj yoni. Im tako raj jam merong. Then paparai. Paran jab yoni menoko. Ilo chicken charabal, chicken jugo, chicken per. Imi jogo wajat raj jalat janir. Im kana gay yell about chulakan platformin. Iganan pokano. Im jibang im chechoyan. Karplan away kan program prevention. Pwede jilo gay chabalap. Ilo majalin. Im cuan radan branch radan wudumi. Im wado murid periumin. Im karkanono pencuanyan case worker go. Even karawadarit yon joran oigichen domestic violence and harassment. About 69%. Padap general air mijak collectively jab all of Romanon in wak kalo ka region menagay nakrit meuro takagi. Iganan parain wat kajere kami jajay gilo yan educational week kayar. Dicawa kay award educational week gilo pajibay. Erik kanono kagayak ikanan par pagalangatak sapikin kalok tips kaman brochure wawin kilen kanono ngay tongan harassment way nanin harassment jalak arami jalak bay kanan adan laman nanin harassment pa jangat yang laman akayaw. War lamanakan tako rajoni mentally, psychologically, emotionally. Yung ngay jorong nanin violence, okay, it's directly physical. Aka olive menagayin raj chuan wat. Mut yang ini kata berau miganan cura giligin roim region corai nagain kue ijala gaya jalat kejual calip mal.
Kumul tata Miss Quadalen. Ini aja baru kerolangan jajarin. Kumul.
Yahweh, Miss Quadalen. You look beautiful.
Kumul, Yahweh.
So my question is, how would you respond to someone that says domestic violence is a family issue and to not get involved?
Man kacito ginamum komulakan kacito ginamum. Kacito ginagay chuanyan kacito ko yarabar chija kagi ba. Ipera kacito ba it's none of our business. Aga none of our business. We're also being bystanders. Yung ngay respond, yung muna na kanan padan ko by pen while on board but in what common house visit. Yung mijalaga war people, war jar go house to house and common prevention. Like kalo kaya war chibang. Yung share services kayo na room. Ngay wat dyan nga. Job pero kung marang pili ko dyan nga.
How would you respond to someone that says domestic violence is a family issue and to not get involved?
Okay. I offer services in Warmajal Malabia Wiped, Ijiba, domestic violence, being a family issue, you have to make it your issue as well. But with that, it goes back to that understanding that you're being a bystander. Which they don't have to live with it. Well.
You're doing a wonderful job.
Thank you.
Okay, my question is, in your own opinion, do you think that domestic violence affects children and how?
Yes. I think domestic violence affects children, but I don't know what happens behind closed doors, but it shows in their behavior. It shows in their behavior when they come to school. Sorry, it's a sensitive topic, and I kind of don't want to share stories that I know about, but in forms of behavior, that's all I can say.
Okay, so maybe if I ask it differently, how can we help children that are experiencing domestic violence in their homes, if you can identify it in school?
Yeah. Okay, so part of the plans I had was asking government for budgeting books that helps educate students on what is domestic violence, first of all, and harassment. Because I know in school, we don't really talk about it. Some schools, kaya what ilo pa ibaya kay, jugul kay me ngabat ka look probably yan me manjar, lalagbat ka teach us igchen sex education. Jado ko nan ngay tongan meron ko me ejalat manutuar me kanono kan kain gender roles and stuff like that. And not, it was awkward. It was awkward to talk about. So jakanan kajang break that barrier. Kay ewar aram marongan kanono kagi way ejalat ajuri ro irichu ayal. Mol.
Kumultada, Ms. Quadelen. Can I please call forward Ms. Ailuk Leani Antrege?
Yago Olive, Edain Layani Andrege, Miss Ailuk, Joey Wow it Rumajor, Platforming Now it Kin Edraglok, Ioan Jorgruk, Ngan Island King. Jorgruk Rorit Iliju Yum Chaglit Yoar, Yum Merong Kaman, Ogadak Kongan and Manlok Yo, and Chujukum Per Koar, Komotada. Yago Alib, Edain Layani Andrege, Ijitok Jen Island and Ailuk. Vigana Komolo Jamarilang, Gun Mauri Majmout, Komolo Gana Judges Rain, committees go, Gob Olive Roregat Gobado. My platform as Miss Ailuk is assigned with Sustainable Development Goals 3 and 4, with the focus on youth development. The youth are our future and can make a difference in our communities, country, and in the world. In regards to Sustainable Development Goals 3, which is to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all ages, my goal is to find solutions to better the overall physical, mental, and spiritual health of our youth. To connect with Sustainable Development Goals 4, which is to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. My goal is to promote education and help our youth find the opportunities to broaden their horizons while also incorporating our cultural roots. When it comes to health and well-being, I want to promote a more traditional way of life, when we would come together as a community to nurture our lands, our bodies, and have reliable food sources by planting our own traditional foods instead of relying on unhealthy, expired, imported foods. When we didn't need gas-fueled boats that are toxic to our waters to go fishing, and we relied more on our natural resources. In order to achieve this, we must start with education, and education must start with our youth. The best way to educate our youth is to talk to them. Our youth can achieve so much when given the proper education, resources, and attention, along with keeping their minds busy to lessen their intake of social media and drug substances. If we put the youth first, we would be able to make a change nationally and internationally. As I said, the youth are our future. Komodada.
Komoltada, Miss Ailuk. I will now hand it over to the judges. Ngayon arami katidag Jojo Monamala.
Mol Bijaluk, Yawuk Modada. Again, it's Porjon Udin Konono, a platform, a man. Temagane Joan Rimalago, and Chivang Jorgi Royer, Zoom Jaglat, Rainy, Zoom Jaglat. First question is Katidakan Palinkanan Jala, Jalam Naganam, Tawaka Konik Kamane. Najalage, Lang Rolu, Lang organization, Katium Chivang Kamanokodak, in terms of youth issues, you can make the one youth could go on for a month. So they're trying to make changes. What other change? Tao ko ta ko chet ko nan lui immediately.
So, as far as health and well-being, I would like to see a change in the diet that we have here in the Marshall Islands when it comes to our youth especially, because coming from America, I came to Mario, and I've seen a lot of my young family members having stomach problems, just sickness in general. And I would like to educate the youth on how bad it is to intake things like raw ramen with Kool-Aid and Kool-Aid in general. But yeah, I would like to see a change in our diets. I would like to also see a change in like having more after-school programs for kids. Coming from America, I worked at the Boys and Girls Club, Boys and Girls Club of America, and I was a youth development professional. And working with kids from kindergarten through 5th grade, I would see how important it is to educate them on everything that they need to be educated. Sorry, Jalapud. Yeah, I worked as a youth development professional, and it is very important to have a change in our after-school programs. I'm not sure if we have a lot of programs, but I think the Boys and Girls Club is a good example because we would work with kids on their behaviors. We would also, we would work with kids on their behaviors, we'd be able to read the situation because a lot of them came from traumatic homes and lifestyles. So yeah, I would like to see a change in our diet, and I would also like to see a change in having more available after-school programs for kids to be able to educate them on things that they cannot learn in school.
Okay, very good. Parchon Kachidak. So you have this after school or join program after school. So we are going to join youth development program. So we are going to combine join youth development programs. Is a login after school. Ta program ka ta najagar katabarawan program youth development program inam.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay. So, kajin majal ni kajin balik. Ijel lagin an work jonam you after school program. Nge konagar hejage jonam youth development program ta program yo im takat tabaro jibara parian. So what I mean was if you were instead of like you have your after school program, right? And then if you were to create your own youth development program, what kind of programs would be? And what would be the purpose of your youth development programs aside from after school?
Like I said in my speech, I want to promote our traditional roots, especially to our lifestyles nowadays. So like trying to bring back how we were before the internet, how we were before colonization when it comes to our health and well-being. And also because it's very important to learn very important to learn our traditional roots. Because when I went to Ailuk, so I came from America, and I came to Medjero, and it's very modernized. I was expecting to come to Medjero and see like, you know, I don't know, I just expected something different, but it's very modernized unless I go to like past Ailuk, you know. But going to Ailuk, I had seen that they were doing, I had learned a lot, and it was actually a very great experience. I had seen that there's this thing called alele, so it's like a traditional fishing. So they were doing that, and that was very nice to see. Also, the way they cook their food in the ground with coconuts, you know. And yeah, I just want to promote that in after-school programs too, especially if we're not able to learn it at home in Medjero, like with it being very modernized. There's really no space for us to, you know, learn.
I have one more question, if I may. Yahweh, Miss Ailuk.
Yahweh.
Just one question, one last question. So, you mentioned about natural resources, and so we have begun. We are so used to consuming imported food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so, what are other ideas that can, you know, change the mentality of the Marshallese people to go back to using our natural resources for food?
First off, diseases. Like, a lot of us suffer from a lot of mental health diseases, gut health diseases. And when it comes to bringing back all natural resources and foods, it takes a big part because whatever you intake into your body is what is going to affect you overall. And so whenever we eat all natural foods, you're eating something that's alive. Like, you know, natural foods plants are alive. So whenever you're intaking all natural foods, they're alive and it's good for your body. Yeah. And then whenever you're eating food that's genetically modified, made from chemicals, like not everyone watches what they eat. They don't look at the ingredients. But as far as achieving that goal, as far as achieving the goal to bring back all natural foods and resources, I want to promote it more and give lessons on our health, especially because it has a big part on what we eat. And I also, I know that a lot of the soil here was damaged from nuclear testing. But I do want to promote to everyone who's living in Mayo that live in houses that don't have soil around to start having their own pots of vegetables that they can grow and then eventually make it bigger. But yeah, that's my goal, because my overall goal in life is to live off the grid, have my own big farm, have big land with all food for my family. So I want to be able to do that for everyone in Mayo too, in Marshall, Idaho, everywhere. Como es.
I look. Komol. Next, may we please have Miss Mile Marinuya Lanja. Mol.
Yago edain Marinuya Lanja edain Joya in Ribbit im ngai raborjene ailengin Mile. Katabara igar kanan gage kakamana malak cibang kakamana malak kain jarbal wari lo chicken ejmur wan jongok kalang lak rijarbal agri cibang roari lo chicken ejmur nayar ailen kain im uninagar kale katabarin ejkene ga igallo abengo jaga rioni ilogar COVID-19 no im tongan kia komol tada
Mogadada yago alep Iganan pagyanim kilam kamolal temero jilangan meur mejmeur page eoj man midum jej Iganan bar kilam kaude iroj le rojaro rutarro im kum kachojo Adain Marinuya nelik lenja Adan joya in rebet im ngachulakan ailangan rajabat taboy mile Katabare in boy in Jibang Kaman boy Langalag remaja repok charbali lo chicken ejmo narang ilo majalin. Boy kanage itamak ini karigalakan majal chola kayelang ceng ana air podo religan rani jen na boy peran charbalo ajutan narang. Ayat cijabar ayu religan peran Jibang lo chicken ejmo narang. Aga itamak emmagadina emerong Jibang Kamane boy remaja ren bagair peran im bagalam nagin ngai jamerong mage jagar mage takada mage nurse imbar rejaraba rome charabal ko chadi kichena jamor hit paraino tamak ngena ileng remaja re poken charbali ne jamor jamerong ini penron im chelamo ignangen me jogora labroj wala kala ileng kainare no tangal high blood covid im kanjar kabun go chadara arame jara chako kagi jadian pungutan go ngai jalamanakin kamane ngan katabarina echibang ledo leta kakajere melele ngan ajri ro nijir ajri chirro lo munjugol go be laptada ajri chirro kenege ipage
Itamake Aurak Tada Pujan Kadanganir, where Beriberi Nidium Chakala Jawar. Aurak Waran Reni Rutolak im Kakajolak Ramajal, Ilo Chalalajan in Majimur. Kengaro iganan Chibang Ejaga Chuan Chen Chibang la Rujugo Rolo CMI ag USP, Roraganan Buk Chalalajan, Igichen Menina Jimur, Loilan Kaniligan. Imelik Tada Iganan bar Kaman Bukajaway, Jen Marong Kata Clock, Kata can winogo punir, winogan Majalin, Puenge winogo in Rakarwajan Kajarabali Lodge Petal Nair. Inem itamagalang Ramaya Ramerong Buk Charabanay, Im Kalang Lago Ramaja Charabarilo, Ajpedal Nair. And what Juanio Pukan nursing, and Wajan Wara Melalek and Wawin Chibang Renang and Miroar. Meuran Kachojo Aramid, Alabana or I tip Kanan Maria Eloedagin. Inaja yukuj ijo konan olive romajal baca nipen ronim pagamala cara balin aja mor. Menino komol tata.
Bismillah. Inaja bar lelangan jajarin ngewarami kacidak jojo mona malak. Mod.
Aku bismillah.
Ya kue.
Chon ka chita ko jangan kue. So man platform man kakajolak kajuju pecen erogan cara palagin kan kejar mijin majal. So kacita ke ikicen ya tage cara palin nurse auralag ngan kue. Ilo am jab parlamana ke auragin cara palin regagi. Paper por religion regagi.
Karena ngai regam rutol ke pen lalabum cibum jemal Jenama. Igar kanan pekan jing bangan cibang pamleo jinon tada. Akai kanan bar cibang majalin. Imuna kanan nurse. Ako ngaji belukun kanan nurse. Kanan lak war nursing odalo majalin. Igar ba. Ewa ngaji nojen mana lau tada bu yang ada nyual lang lako. Komal. Ewa kaci taga.
Yahweh Miss Mille.
Yahweh.
I'm a fan of your topic. Because my mother is a nurse. One of the things she always talks to me about is the understaffed in her ward. How do you, if you were talking to my mother, how would you tell her to approach people so they can, pursue nursing career?
Emang Cina kamane makadagutu ko ikicen platform ya. Emang Cina talangan muncul ciri kanim kanan kakai. Im kamal lagi argan aurgan ejmur maurgan aurgan ayu remaja rai pek cara balin ejmur loilen kainar. Pues dipakai. Echalak arame jadi melelegan remaja kan jen kejawan makai. Like no other people understand Marshallese better than a Marshallese. So, Chino kajere iligin, ipenajari cirgoro, ngebeno chino tata. Orang kebar kacita, cotakot.
Wait, tuan janji jangan tada. Permata kue cema ke karta kata. Milungin orang mata begini, memang lagi nama. Kita nak pergi tak kasih lagi piam. Kue kena nungguin perlindungan ruang bertumpuk. Cekain, imgap ani dalam nerjaro, yang nerjaro karu jalan. Kau orang kue Kemlili ke taina kaman wen wala wawinin ilo amgar kaman kata ginam do platformin. Pa ilo rain go toge eno de gar jab dukun endrina. Ya orang kecuan wawino ko jiloi. Jan kalana me ko maroni tarina ilo rain kan eri do. Kumol.
Man, kumol tata. Pajin ngamare kanala oko takala karana gain yim labala kapeli penarmi. Rakana ano to be arami ran talangan talim cara baloj petalan en wede tigre kanair patin nila pa jalale melelin ga jegu jugol mogata kate ke pakai royalaken bachelor of master be S degree eno diba fue rojugolin siama ran re kai royalaken S degree aga rayu jubar kalau balak jalala jana kan air peken tigri kancan ngaja par pek jet kain program mes certificate ngan air relang cara baloj betalan gila apa lala mana ke ewake kasih tak kayo ilu pun ikum kuma parco takot
Kumol tata Miss Mile.
kumol.
Moving forward.
Ikar kele de platformin boy. Elpa na orang ngan kerja rumajau. Ego na orang ngan kerja rumajau pesen mi orang karegi mo komer. Jugu perewar. Kap taba ailing kinar. Pecen mi orang promote ailing kinar. Cai ego arreo. Yung pecen pigot ejmur. Cai ego jarrewar. Kombol taba.
Ito na ko alipong kolega. Ay, ito po kung ujatang. Ay, iya ko yung alip. Kabuya ko yung rora jaloj. Hanit mo ka tata, rachot to kailik, kam ngailik tata. Elain liniovi pumubung jatiaj, elain jauhio is rubakaraj. Cipuruparin kata bereo is karreo. Punina kar kelet karreo, kanake karreo is suan mene alban orang ngan kuj rumajal. Yung ejapar cuan meneo alban piroro aga ebenar kamane. Elugo na orang bocen karoi gi mogomer, renoko nimer, kap renin tutu ko, mangai ko gijer, ailen koar, elap tata kejemaki. Perainin, elap ya, elang yareng, ejmenono pungal, yang mencaba menangan ejme urinar. Himrainin ngani kualak ciluot munoko ak oret celete ailang kinar. Cuan itun ruo elang arami rajaje kelen karreo. Cilu ecce pemana lel kecet kalmi jaga ailang kinar. Tapain walak jaga-jagain kaj maki cicep karreo. Celejin cutak im kakawan wana ilang kinar. Im macam mana ngan nyur kinar. Nganar merong promote ilang kinar ngan lalagay chat chin kualak cuan mani tayo ejenolak himay pojoy tata. Kekej rumajal jarreo im meanwar. Him ngan hopay chin kamano katak Jenny Pendron, Hipchipang Ron, Karagi, Highland Koar, Kofly. Nghe sub kia, and I ngap. Nghe sub good, and I won. Humol taba.
Kumol tata Miss Lai. Hinajabar karolangan jajarin. Mol.
Okay. Ya ko yung Miss Lai.
Yeah, what?
Ngayon man roya kachitak. Ba kachitak ko kayong kayuan na kay. Kaya maurag issuein ngan kwe. Tapos wan kaya the platforming.
Wini na kaya the platforming na kay. Kana ka karre kay lugun orang ngan nga. Olaf yan na terdak. Him nga jalo jaga may rulo ko na tonon. Him ako ko in relang nga ni. Pangaba, ako ni chabang manangan kalimi jaga. Yung elban orang ka bachan karrogi ay lang kinar bachan merong buhay na mananganar mo.
Aman. Kaya kachitak ko kayong karo. Hita mamayam kar kamalagay lo presentation no ama ko tan. We nar kakaman malak. We nar atan manage waste. Aga we nar tadi ko bijaga cek kamanim kay na kay.
Kameron ka pa repeat chala pa.
Chala pa. Atan eliminar atan we nar kakaman malak atan waste management. Eliminar improve waste management.
Nganar improve yung kakaman manay lang kinar. Jemerong ipendron tongan jugul gajat or youth to youth conference yung kaman okatakolo lalgoar. Any goar. More.
Yahweh Ms. Lai.
Yeah,
We are about to host the biggest sporting event in the RMI in July. That's the Micronesian Olympics. Do you see the dump site and the abandoned vehicles all over the island an issue? And what would you do to fix these issues?
Alawa naman kachitaginam kap komwa. We, yar per palau. Alawa na ipojoy. Yung edokar per palau. Yung wala rol to kay ngajapa. Kia arami ray merotan to ko jandal kachet. Renila kalim jak jaga jigar etunon. Yung kata bere oke yar kanar bochen ipendron. Ya boy pukon ye karogi chojigar. Pukon ye karogi yung rujugora remeron karu to tagum karogi yalkoar kap jogo elban tonon. Kumol tada Miss Lai. Now can I please call Miss Anno, Andrea De Broom.
Yakoy, yatain Andrea ni darang leya tipuru, yatain joyo ayin ribet, ngacu takkan ailengin Anno. Moko tatai kina kile rorien kile roilo manit kabung eko pa roilo ni ti jala elap tata arani jin Anno. Unin kanono ina etken ko takin meja todo. Unina kale to ko takin meja todo kene ke kajo jen marong werre chipere cara balikin babara ailing chirik kinar cencoren kin rajawala enwat mare taibun lap koto im lapno. Kung kano din namual.
Parchuanalen yago komiwen. Toko to yung kalo kanono kan unin kanono inal. Iwet kano ko tagan meja to. Ijo to kay kinan kile chajerin. Yung komiwet kachojo. Mlewa ja nanin yago rain rajalo ja laiwin. Elap tada arami jinanno. Yago ko. O tagan meja to ejunin kanono yo. Jorain ko ano ko tagan meja to rajwal ko rainin. ella labalagan uwe no iberijet, ella labalagan maraelen gainar. Yoku darong nanin keangko, kanang lapalak kedo war marai, yum labalagan uwe no. Rainin, meuran arame joko tagalak, koba kelen nur go air. Menin aurak ngan ngawe, ailen gainar rajar lamoran, yum rajar chole chen rochi burum chumar. Egar warjuan ter ailen gainar, egar periloan marai. Ngine jreli kalangan 2016, egar warjuan marai egar pokchigin ilo outer island. All over chen pogi jo konarim karre ailen gainar, nganar kajaberoge, Puen rigalagan wala ke angko ya karro kabeloy. Ugo tagin me jado do ya kan wala gilo ya kachujo ailing ya kachujo yen ijo otage other island evan kijong yon marai. Ilano ko tagala me jado do na yar ejele do wa winar meur jugujugun perewar akkowar keni kanako loje do yo parainwod menogo punir. Imurajar cholot koche pawat mani tewar. Kachojo arame rajai gujurre cipele im karreo kagamanaman im kajabaro kaileng keinar. Kata kunjugun pergo kalbakan war kein kanako kaman baileng korala brandronga ini gier kecet ke agan ailengin komol tata.
Komol Miss Anno, ini aja perjalanan jajarin ngewarami kacidak jojo mana malak.
Halo, komol tata misarno elukuna manim ledam eno dawle kacito kual ruak nano kacito tuan kacito gipam ulini aur eno chumi chono imi ilo weda kan climate change ewe ilo rano liju ko yala ngi chede magajin ko do ilo rano liju charwa yuri jodom lale ke tipo nga eno chuan rano liju ene yui kajorin ko do yo chan rainin ngan rano liju
chip jawai.
When chilungur lalim mat. Komol dada.
Yahweh Misano.
Yahweh.
Okay, my question is, I have friends who've told me that they don't believe in climate change. Now, what would you say to them to convince them that climate change is real?
Ini mo kada po na do kun meur ko areto im kamperangan meur ke na raini po nga jeni pagli langan meur ko areto kunila redo reda puyin ke ni kan ai bojo jamal wije na wan ke per krinin emana menono me jado toyo po je pagar kayo ren ke ni kan ko anga jeni kamperangan raini cecho ke ni kan jejeloi ebu ngalang alam jago eton lo aja toyo Imejo orang lak wargoyum menogoji meurjeni lo lajat kumol.
Good job, Miss Anno. Komol tata. Ini aja par kerolengan MCO areng matu muat.
Komol Miss Marshall Island, jamarga balela punin kapobongan lejagan gunren. You guys did an excellent job. I'm so proud of you guys. Ilo terrain olibim kole. Aga ibar kamolele judges rain. Those were some tough questions, but you guys nailed it. So pat yourselves on the back. We're going to be sharing a teaser. Chatanagi kwalaga chon teaser. Kwala charbalawan Miss Marshall Island Pilma. Yim chakana nabar kule boy ebayan lukun balab charbalagogar. Kachengun promoting island kainar. im pareno the Shuan women and children. Chamorga balala chuan kulengani. CSI, if I may, if you guys can proceed.
The long wait is over. 20 candidates. One title, one crown. The search begins once more. February 4th, 2023. International Convention Center. Who will be the next? Miss Marshall Islands 2023.
Thank you, team. Yung ini chamalagan program wareng ilorainin imchi kamolele ole bro ragalle do peyerim tibang poen join yenyo elugon laban successful elaptada ngallerigrein me ralukun kajor yung kadayar iloyar waga kachido korechep piroro ar chelugun loyar ralukun kadayar chamaro galala pujin kapobo. Yung ngay chamorong par lalak kelengan media team yung National Telecommunication Authority, NTA. 692 Production. CSI team. College of the Marshall Islands. Loayar ka ledo payer bayan. Chuani ano ilugong laban chichip. Ilo tarin giya kajangatan kamane chuanareng official photo pen lirgrain ipen judges rain. Yung melak tada the next agenda item erangatan talangan chuanay erang yakadak yigichian traditional medicine ilo pohon poden island. So yabayan para ito par schedule ay erang aga parchuanalen kamolol komoy kajojo kanamigar idogum ko badagalo yenin im pareno dorome rebar choin virtually im rore ronga jaga hiligan majalin.
Nikatuin maga Sese din work Wudriyon
Jaganan Markule Olvin sponsor Roar Mera Ledo Payer me ngan rainin low platinum status Marshall Island Marine Resources Authority, gold status Office of the President National Telecommunication Authority NTA, Ministry of Health and Human Services, College of the Marshall Islands, Marshall Island Resort, Leroy Neymad Ramers, and Leroy Esther Zedagaya. Silver status, Bank of Marshall Islands, Bank of Guam, Air Marshall Islands, KNK Island Pride, Pacific International Inc., ROC Taiwan, 7 Degrees North, Special Restaurant, Medjugorje Club, Senator Hilda Heine, Minister Ota Kazino, Minister Kadalang Kabuang, Imidongan Bronze Status, Ministry of Education, Sports, Anil Development, The Base Cake Shop, in Formosa. Project Mirarbar, Nido Foundation. Others may mayarba ledo payer nganinin at MWSC, LFA, KMI, National Training Council, EPSO, Easy Price, Payless, Akia Cafe, Lahala Trading, and Pastor Alex. Kumultadang ang Albin sponsor rin. Diyan mo na kalala kapubog. Ngayon, anti Lina ijakanay, Lina Tiobek, Harry, ngo komorong pae ni Dok, Joey Komol.
Nikatuin mazo